Oh, whoopsie. I did help
Or puss or mediocre. Fucking stealing people's jokes. I guarantee you every joke's been told at least once, just maybe not publicly.
Yeah. You mean twice?
Oh, maybe.
You totally confused me there.
I just every joke's been told once. Just not maybe publicly. You know?
Yeah.
How many times have you accidentally told a life story that was funny in like a joking way, and then heard it on TV or something, like somebody made like a joke out of it similar?
Yeah, several times.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, can't tell somebody they copied a joke. Maybe I lived that fucking life, dog.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe my
Speaking
wife
of that,
did fall down the stairs.
I got something that ties into that
Okay.
right away.
I actually have a joke.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Mine's not a joke,
Oh.
but I need each of you, just kind of like you were selling hot dogs,
Close your eyes.
to close your eyes.
Open your mouth. Open your hands.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
Now, I need each of you to come up with one sentence that has you are 100% sure that nobody has ever said ever in their life. Like it's never been said ever.
Can I open my eyes now, or
Yeah, you can if you want. You didn't really have to close them, but
Oh, well, see, I asked if you were serious. You said yeah. Come up with a one sentence
yep.
that nobody's probably ever said.
No, that you're 100% sure that nobody has ever said in their life.
I can't wait to go to hell for touching that kid. Wait a second. Sorry. Nobody said it right. I heard Colby say that the other day.
That's going to make a fucking
I feel like that
awesome
one could have
short.
been said before.
That's going to make an awesome short.
I'm pretty sure that hasn't been said.
I mean,
Has any,
somebody,
you think
there's
somebody's
just
like,
fucking some psychotic people out there.
I can't wait to go to hell for touching a kid? You think somebody said that? Like it's specifically those words?
I mean, I could see it like some fucking pedophile's getting arrested and somebody's like screaming, "You're going to hell for that." And he just screams back, "I can't wait to go to hell for touching that kid."
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I could see it.
I didn't see it that way. I saw it as like, man, I can't wait to get down to hell for touching that kid. You know, like it's gonna be a good time. That's how I
Fucking
picture
freak.
What you got, Colbs? Cobias Longbottom, old Dick Lips McGee. What you got there? The wheels are turning. The eyes are fucking popping left and right. And
Yeah, it's hard. That's a hard one.
It is a hard one.
Because it's like, pretty sure everybody said everything that could possibly ever be said.
No.
I don't know. I just came up with one
Yeah, but it's been said.
by you, but you don't count.
Don't shit on my dad. On my fucking.
God, you suck at this.
I told you not to come on me. Come in me.
Guarantee that's been said. Almost certain I saw that in a porn once.
I don't know.
You got one?
That's all I got, man. I don't fucking know.
You can't even think of one?
A sentence that nobody's ever said ever.
All right, but you got to think of it in like you can throw just random shit together that just doesn't make sense. And
Oh,
like,
schmaniggle, niggle, diggle, diggle.
well, no, like actual words.
No, it's gotta be real shit.
Oh,
You
like-
can't just throw in fucking sounds. I got bloop.
Yeah. I fucking nailed it, bro. I fucking nailed it.
No, guarantee somebody said that.
Yeah, you did.
before.
Well, you got to be more specific here. I didn't know it had to be real.
Real words, man. Like
It's a sentence. What do you mean you didn't know how to be real?
I can't wait to throw that TV and it goes through the ground into space.
Dude, I have a hard time putting together a sentence as it is.
Like a real one?
Yeah.
He's got a point.
I mean, adjective before the verb minus the fucking objective of the decimal
Maybe that's why
point.
you have such a hard time. You're way overthinking it.
Yeah, I don't. want to
what do you
go.
got?
Like
I
all
want
you
to
gotta-
go.
All you
Mall.
gotta say is like the horse was galloping through space while getting his ass ate.
That's been said before.
Doubtful.
Pretty sure
You
I
didn't
said
see
it.
that porn either?
I'm pretty sure I've said that before.
Horses in Space, Volume 3.
I want to go daddy mommy golf ball shopping.
I mean, that's probably never been said before.
Dude, I feel like we're entering the realm of like 7-year-old cuss words here. You know what I mean? Like throw them together in a way that nobody's ever said them and let them rip.
Well,
Like 7-year-olds.
like
You
a
know what I mean?
7-year-old throw some cuss words out at
Yeah,
you?
playing Call of Duty with a 7-year-old, and you're like, fuck you and your hot mom. He's like, shit ass fuck bitch. Lick her. Yeah, you take it. You take it.
Stupid ass butt.
Yeah. Yeah. You're on cunts. Cunt. I feel like that's the realm we're getting into right now.
I feel like that was you when you were a kid.
You get so mad and it's like the only word you can think of that's a swear word is fuck. So then the next one that comes behind it has no relevance to anything.
Fricker, you motherfucker. You always thought you were so clever because you were saying pretty much motherfucker, but you were going to get away with not saying it. Motherfricker.
You mother-
Frick you.
Mother bitch fricker.
I'm pretty sure you would get in trouble for mother bitch.
Mother bitch fricker.
You mother bitch fricker. Oh, what was I going to say? I totally. Right out.
Right out your window.
Right out the window.
Step out on that ledge, my friend.
Oh, what's your favorite cuss word? That's what it was.
Oh, my favorite cuss word?
Yeah.
So my favorite cuss word, which I don't know if it even counts as a cuss word, but I would have to go with cunt.
Oh, that was mine.
Really?
That was mine for sure. I love that
The
word.
reason I love cunt so much is because you can look at anybody in the face and go fuck yourself, or fuck you, or get fucked. And yeah, they get a little upset, but they usually come back at you with something like, no, you fuck yourself. But when you look at someone and you call them a fucking cunt,
Yeah.
it stops them in their tracks. They like are baffled that they're like, oh, I didn't expect that word. And then they go into 5-year-old cuss mode, turn into a Karen.
See, the thing with cunt. Oh, I could have swore I heard the fucking crickets. I thought you
Just
did.
me burping.
Oh, weird. The thing with cunt though is funny because you can call, like, I could call you a cunt,
Yeah.
and you could not get offended, but some fucking lady 2 feet over would be like, "What the fuck you just say?"
Yeah, we don't say that.
What is-
we don't say that word.
Listen, Linda, we don't. I do. Okay.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother? I do. Yeah, I love the word cunt. And then sometimes if you really want to get like technical with it, you can throw like a TH on the end of it. So it's like cunt.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just fucks with people because they think that you said cunt. And you're like, oh, no. I said cunt. I would never call you a cunt.
Who says cunt anymore? You dumb cunt.
You dumb cunt. That word has been ousted.
Cunt's a good one. I definitely like. I use fuck a lot, and I love fuck because
Yeah,
it's just
everybody uses fuck.
such a great fuck. But if I great word, but I think my favorite would have to be twat
Twat.
because nobody uses twat. It's like, you
same
fucking
with-
twat.
Same with wanker.
Well, I mean the British use.
I
that
know the
shit probably.
British do, but nobody does over here,
Well, no, because what the fuck is? I mean,
right? I should use that word
fucking
more.
wanker.
Fuck you, you fucking
You know what's
wanker.
really good to call people, especially like dudes, especially if they're married. Instead of calling them a cock, you call them a cuck
A cuck.
because that's just degrading. You know, that's just them. Because you know what a cuck is?
No.
You don't know what a cuck is?
No.
It's a dude that watches his wife get fucked by another guy. You fucking cuck.
You're a fucking cuck.
Can't believe you didn't know what a cuck was.
Speaking of not knowing what something is, do you know what a snipe is?
It's a bird.
Do you know what a snipe is? You ever been snipe hunting?
Nope.
You ever been snipe hunting?
No.
That is an experience that you guys will probably experience on Guys Weekend.
Cool.
Going snipe hunting.
If I catch one, his name's definitely going to be Wesley.
Wesley?
Wesley.
I had to say it to get it.
Wesley Snipe.
So you're just not going to explain it or what?
Oh, I thought you were talking to me for a second, like Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, what does that mean?
So
Is
snipe
that a
hunting.
cuss word?
Snipe hunting is snipe is a bird. It's a ground bird. It's kind of like a road runner in a way. It's just a bird that can run really fast. They can fly, but normally they like to run.
So wait, this is actually hunting.
It is actually
See,
hunting.
I thought this was like
So, but here's the thing: when you flush them out of the woods at night, they like to run like coon trails and like clear if there's like a bike trail or something through the woods.
and naturally
they'll
like,
stay
as everybody
on,
would.
right? So what you do is you send a couple guys into the woods and you block off some of like the wider coon trails and stuff, and you go with like either like a plastic bag or like a paper sack that you can get down on the trail. And then the other guys go down to the other side of the section and we come walking through it, hooting and hollering, making a bunch of noise. And these little fuckers start running and they go running down these coon trails. And then you just wait. And if one comes down your trail, they'll go right in the bag. And as soon as they tumble the bag, you pick it up and then you pick them back and you fucking grill them. They're delicious.
Oh, you actually eat them?
Yeah, they're fucking delicious.
See, when you were telling me before, I thought it was more like a catch and release program.
No, I mean, you can catch and release them, but
I don't want to eat Wesley Snipe.
they are. Well, you guys can become boys and then be like, yeah, look at this is what's got to happen, my friend. All right, you did your part. I got to do mine.
And you just slit his little throat, bleed him out, and you hold his little legs up.
Yeah. A lot of times,
I imagine it'd be
a lot of
pretty
times
small.
you take like a little tire bat, like a semi trailer tire bat. You take that with you, so then when they get into the bag, you can nap it up and just knock them, and then done. But they
I liked it better when it was catch and release.
yeah, they taste like Dove. You ever had Dove?
Nope.
Yeah, a while ago.
Dove is fucking
Yeah, Dove's
delicious.
good.
They taste like little chicken wings, man. So, and they're like where we go for guys weekend is like snipe mecca. They're fucking everywhere. So we always take one night while we're there to like, we get like 5-6 guys together and we drive down the gravel road because there's this big hillside that we found that's got a bunch of delicious deer trails and shit in it.
Delicious.
I imagine Wesley Snipe would fucking kick the shit out of us, though. He would just straight fucking roundhouse kick every single one of us.
Like the actual Wesley Snipe?
That's Wesley Snipes. I'm talking about Wesley Snipe.
Oh, Wesley Snipe. 2 S's.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipe.
Wesley Snipe.
I don't know, man. They're not that big of a bird and they're not that vicious, but they are fun when it works and it pans out and you get one in a bag. It's fucking awesome.
When they put up a fight, that's when I really enjoy my time.
A lot of times you go stand up in there and then you run through and nobody fucking even sees one. But when it works, it's fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. So we're gonna do that, guys. Weekend.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, it is a great time.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is coming up quick. Are you coming or no?
I think so.
Okay.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
But I said that every year and I haven't came.
Hey, you're coming this.
We'll get you to come this time.
You should go because this will be my first time.
I'll get you guys both to come on your first time.
Go on Guys Weekend. First time going to Guys Weekend.
This sounds like a P. Diddy party.
Oh yeah. Speaking of, did you guys get an invite from P. Diddy?
To what, prison?
No.
No.
Obviously you didn't, so I'm just not going to talk
I have
about
a question for you guys.
All right.
Ashley sent me this, and this is a really good question.
What is your...
Close your eyes.
Oh, here we go. Are you going to make me come for my first time?
Imagine, yes,
Okay.
anally. Imagine this, okay? Your wife has been kidnapped, or girlfriend, and is being held in a location 30 minutes away. You're driving to rescue her. It's a warm night, and your windows are down. Do you listen to music on the drive there or no? You can open your eyes now.
No.
You're not going to listen to music?
No.
You're just gonna sit there in silence and stew about whatever's happening.
No, the windows are down. And it's a
Colby's-
calm, quiet night.
Colby's still going to be going fucking 10 mile an hour on the gravel road. Just
Yeah.
he doesn't want to get a rock chip or
Hang
nothing.
up my truck.
I'm gonna be
Hang in there,
listening.
babe. I'll get there eventually.
I'm gonna be listening
And
to
he's
the
going to take
fucking.
all gravel the whole way.
Yeah, I'll be listening to the crickets and the sound of the nighttime.
Really?
Fuck yeah!
Would you?
I don't listen to music when I drive
I'm
anyway.
probably going to listen to music.
Yeah.
I usually
Some
don't even
pump-up
turn.
music.
Yeah, I'd definitely throw on some like.
T Swift. Yeah.
Speaking of,
That
you
gets
listen
me
to a
going.
new
I would
album.
throw on some death metal.
No, but I see everything about it.
Did you hear? You haven't heard a new song with Post Malone?
No.
Yeah, everyone's freaking out about how good it is, and I don't get it. I watched the music video and I was like,
Yeah, I've been.
what is this about?
I had to listen to it the other day, the whole like the album, because we took Bailey to volleyball and they wanted to listen to it, so I had to listen to some of them.
Jaden's rated in the top 10% of Taylor Swift fans on Spotify for how many times she's listened to the new album.
Well, she
That's-
probably just has it on repeat constantly throughout the day.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's a fucking huge number of people.
Yeah.
to be
Apparently,
top 10% in.
Apparently,
my wife is a Swiftie, a big Swiftie, top 10% of the Swifties apparently. So
God, maybe you should
Hey,
let that fucking
T
kidnappers do-
T Swift,
Just
if you're hearing this, my wife's in the top 10%. It'd be nice to meet you.
send them tickets.
No, I don't need tickets. I just want a quick meet and greet, say hi, meet him in person, be like, all right, done bugging you.
You see, hear
Go
that?
do
T
great
Swift,
shit.
he's saying you can't afford tickets for 2.
Can't afford tickets. I wonder what kind of paper she prints tickets on.
What?
Is it like a card
I don't.
stock?
I don't think she prints
prints them at all.
Probably like Ticketmaster. Or,
Yeah, she probably pays somebody
Honestly,
to do that.
there's probably very few printed tickets anyway.
True, they're probably all QR codes and shit now,
Oh,
for the most part.
that's
I bet
right.
there is some.
You can't even.
That's right.
Pay
They're the
with
ones
cash at the stadiums.
That's right. You put them in like your Apple wallet.
Yeah.
Every time you get a ticket, you transfer it to your
Yeah.
Apple wallet so you don't lose it.
Yeah. Isn't that retarded how you can't fucking pay cash at any of the stadiums anymore?
Right?
Like, why is cash becoming obsolete?
They're trying to get rid of it
Yeah.
so they can control you.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't know what.
I can't say that I know that for a fact because I haven't been to a stadium in like 2 years. It was Arizona, the Diamondback Stadium. But I'm pretty like I usually don't carry cash anyway, so I don't even know if they would have accepted cash or not.
I wonder if like the major credit card companies work like incentive deals with like the NFL and like stadium owners
Probably.
for
they
that kind of
do.
thing. So
I
that
mean,
way it's like the
half of
same
them
as
are-
cash.
Half of them are owned by banks anyway.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the stadiums themselves are.
I
named
wonder
after
if-
banks and
Yeah,
shit like that.
like your stadium. Isn't your stadium a-
US
US
Bank.
Bank.
Yeah.
But like, it's funny because then they still have ATMs when you walk inside. So we went to a Royals game 2 summers ago down in Kansas City, and we walked inside. I was like, oh, I got to get cash out. Like I didn't get it before I came. Went to the ATM, pulled a couple $100 out, got up there. They don't take cash. I was like, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, like nothing takes, but they still have the ATMs.
Yeah,
that doesn't make
I
any
wonder
sense.
if it's.
Yeah.
I wonder if. Oh no, you can't tip in cash either.
That's
You
who's gonna
can't-
say no to cash tip.
I did it at the Chicago Bears Vikings game. I was trying to buy a beer from one of like the walk around people that like have a little card reader. And I was like, can I tip you in cash? And they're like, can't take it.
That's stupid.
Probably so that they, because they're probably paying those people like $4 an hour to sell beer. So they probably don't want to have to worry about not making any money. Because they're probably like tip sharing between all of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They probably like put all the
Which
tips
I
in a
think
pool and then
that
fucking.
is fucking bullshit. Tip sharing. Like, I
Yeah.
get it if you're like at a restaurant with the cooks and stuff like that. But for a situation like that, where it's literally how hard you're working,
Yeah. Right?
fuck that sharing.
Some dude's
Yeah.
sitting in the back room where like nobody can get access to and he's just letting everybody sell
Right.
their shit.
Dude, the guys that stand by in the bathrooms is fucking perfect because before I go into the bathroom, I don't want a beer at all. Like, cause I usually have to take a piss real bad.
Yeah.
But then when I come out, I'm like, yeah, beer sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the worst part about going. Like, I almost prefer watching sports like shit like that on the TV out here. Because when I have to pee, I can walk out the door and pee. When I'm ready for another beer.
You guys will see it here in probably about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No shit. Yeah.
It's about that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's really not that big a deal because usually, I mean,
No,
there's
it is,
TVs
'cause-
fucking everywhere, so you can see what's happening or hear what's happening. You
Well, I
just
don't-
won't be, you know,
I don't care about that. It's
fuck you,
the
fly.
it's
God damn
usually like when it's time to pee. Like by the time I get to the bathroom, it's like it's there. And then I get there and there's a fucking giant line. And then I'm like, oh my fucking Christ. Pinching my dick so that I don't like dribble in my pants and shit.
No, see, you got to be strategic about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I'd miss the whole fucking game if I was strategic about peeing. Because,
What?
dude, I would be in the back. When I'm drinking beer at a place like that, I'm peeing all the time.
Yeah. I mean, just don't break the seal first time. Wait as long as you can.
Usually when I go up to like a Vikings game, I stop at halftime drinking beer. And then, so then I don't miss like the fourth quarter. I'll like third quarter, I'll go piss right before it's over. Then the whole fourth quarter, I'm good.
That's difficult for me
Did
to
you
do
train?
because I always get like when I do that, like quit drinking and I'm kind of buzzed or drunk or whatever. That's when like the headaches and shit start coming.
Yeah, I don't really
For
have
me.
that.
You should mix electrolytes in your beer and then you don't get the headaches.
Yeah.
Never tried that?
No.
You should try it. It's a secret. It's how I've stayed in such great shape
So is
this
huffing
whole time.
oxygen.
Yeah. Dude, there's nothing better than a fucking aviator's breathing mask
Uh
on a hungover morning.
huh.
100% oxygen.
Yeah.
Dude, it fucking make you right as rain. Like
Yeah.
now. I don't know how many times I did that.
I don't know how many times the pilots did that.
The fucking work. You hung over as fuck and you're like, I gotta test this oxygen mask. Oh my God. Like instant fucking relief.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
We had a shop teacher in high school tell us like, yeah, whenever I'm hungover, I'll just go out to the oxyacetylene fucking torch and I just turn the oxygen on and I just. He's like, it works every time.
Right? I bet it does.
yeah.
I don't think they purify that oxygen
No,
as well as they
definitely
do
not.
the breathing
Definitely
oxygen.
not.
I mean, it's like water, man. There's different levels of fucking oxygen.
Forgot what we were even talking about now.
Hangovers and oxygen.
We should go to do like a KLYB, go to a Vikings game or Hawkeyes game or something.
I can't remember how much it was for like one of those suites at the Vikings games, but that would be
It's
fucking
it's a fucking
awesome.
lot.
Yeah.
I don't think it's all that much when you get like you have to fill it.
The upper ones, like the up high ones, are the ones down on the floor.
Definitely not the floor.
Because the ones on the
The
floor,
ones
you
on
have
the floor,
you have to.
you're not getting those.
I told them I was a business one time, and I reached out to one of their sales reps to see how much it would cost, and it's $440,000 for a 3-year contract, but then you have to pay like a monthly subscription for advertisement in like the scrolly thing, and that's like $12,000 a game, and then you only get it for the home games. You can have 20 people
it'd
or
be pretty
something.
pointless for the away games.
I think it's like, well, but you would think like if you bought a suite like that you would get like maybe tickets to an away game or something. Like you're buying like a season package deal type thing. So, but they do give you tickets to one away game, and then you get like special like exclusive training camp type things where you can be down like in your booth and stuff while they're doing training camp stuff in the dome and yeah, but
That's expensive.
it's a lot.
I think I might go up to training camp this year to watch them. I went up one year, probably like 7 years ago, and it was pretty cool. Just to go there and see all their activities and shit.
Yeah, I did that Bronco in Denver one time. Watched the Broncos do it. It was fun.
Speaking of draft tomorrow, and the Bears announced that they're building a new stadium
Yes.
right along the river.
Yes. The stadium has been a thing coming. I know they've been working on it
they've
for a
needed
while.
it for
And
15 years.
I looked at the projected like plans of it, And it's kind of a cool stadium. It's like
it almost has to be anymore. Like you can't just go with
It's-
a regular stadium.
like it's got like
Is it gonna be a dome?
the Bears logo. Yeah, it's an indoor.
Yeah.
But it's got like it's built in the shape of like the Bears logo. So like on the looking down from the top,
Like
they
the
have
C or an actual bear.
the C.
Bear would have been cooler.
But then there's like Coliseum steps coming up on the one side for like an entrance. They're like huge fucking staircase that goes up. And then once you're inside, the one end is like it's all seating all the way around, and then the one end is like a giant picture window that like overlooks like downtown Chicago skyline.
So
I
they copied the Vikings, huh?
Yeah, I don't think it's as cool as like fucking SoFi or anything like that.
Or
But
Dallas. Or fucking Las Vegas.
you're actually
Or
gonna,
U.S. Bank.
US Bank's not that cool.
It's pretty fucking cool.
It's actually too cool for the team that plays in it, if you ask me.
Nuh-uh.
Nah.
Stop it.
Stop making fun of my team.
You fricker.
Honestly,
fritter.
dude, that game that me and Ryan went to, the Bears Vikings game, I had more fun watching those guys play the ultimate frisbee at halftime.
Dude, that is fun there. Watching that. It's awesome.
That ultimate frisbee is fucking dude.
Yeah.
Those guys, they're running as fast as the NFL fucking players are.
And they're fucking diving, and it's cool.
Yeah.
They also don't have a bunch of pads and shit on though.
If I wouldn't get extremely tired playing ultimate frisbee, I would definitely play ultimate frisbee on like a beer league or something.
We used to play it when I was in college, and that was a lot of fun. But yeah, it's tiring.
Dude, I'm way too out of shape for that.
Yeah.
Like one throw is like 80 yards.
Yeah.
Like a 80-yard sprint, dive, catch it, and then you stand there and you're like, fucking.
Speaking of out of shape, today I was like one click away from submitting my entry into the Clear Lake Triathlon.
Oof, really?
And it's in a month.
Yeah.
I might do it.
Why? You have a desire to do a triathlon?
Well, it's a sprint try. That's fucking short. It's easy. It's like a 500-meter swim. That's easy.
Until you get about 100 meters in and go, why the fuck did I do this?
Swim is easy. The bike is like 12-mile bike. That's really not that bad. I mean, if you were just biking, a 12-mile bike is nothing.
Yeah.
And then it's just a 5K.
I think I'd rather do Tough Mudder.
No, those are a lot more fun.
Yeah,
Those are a lot of fun. We should.
Did you do
we
one?
should have signed not a Tough Mudder, but like Gladiator Assault.
Oh.
Which,
Yeah.
Same concept. They had it in Boone every year, and I've done it twice, and they're fun.
Yeah.
I think that one's only like the Gladiator Assault's only like 7 miles.
I would
They
love
got
to
one.
do.
They got a Tough Mudder coming up in Minneapolis.
Really?
Yeah, here pretty soon.
I would love to do a Tough Mudder.
How many miles do they usually have on that? What is that?
I think it depends. I think there's different levels of it.
I think most of the ones that I've ever seen or like thought about going to are like 12-mile total or something.
That's what I
Like
feel
half
like.
marathon
Yeah, I feel like it's 12.
distance? Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's so chill when you're doing it, except for like the guys up front that are like fucking blowhards trying to
Right.
like,
Well,
be
when
first
they did
place.
when they did the Gladiator Assault, like they have right away in the morning, the first group was always like the competition group. You want to actually fucking go
Yeah.
and
It's the guys that on
Yeah.
Thursday afternoon football practice were fucking going full bore right before a football game on Friday. Yeah, the
so when
fucking All-American
When
fucking
we last did
losers.
the Gladiator Assault, we're sitting there at the starting line. You know, there's probably 100, 150 people that all start together, and just looking around, and there was this one lady, and she was pretty large. And I look at my buddies like, good for her, like
Yeah.
getting out here doing it, blah blah blah, like.
Fuck yeah.
And she starts and whatever, we're going. And I'm getting to the very like, we're probably like a mile left and I'm dead tired. All of a sudden, I see her come out of the tree line right in front of me and start jogging again. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Cheetah Bobby Boucher.
She got her medal though.
I
saw her walking around with it after.
I would love doing shit like that. You know what I mean? It's so much because it's fun while you're doing it, like especially with a group. It's the guys that I don't like when you go to do something like that are the ones that right at the beginning, you know, you're at the starting line and they're all like, beep, 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 messing with their watch, and then it's like boom, and they're like, time to go. Like, fuck you guys.
You see how he like when he's like the guys I don't, it's like the guys I don't like.
Fucking you got those, like go run your fucking marathons. Leave the tough mudder for guys that are having fun.
No, I like to do those kind of things like once every couple years because I feel like it like resets my work ethic almost a little bit. Like then I'll be going to the gym and be dead tired and I'll be like, well, shit. Like this isn't nearly as hard as what like that triathlon or the gladiator salt is. It just kind of resets my mind a little bit.
Do you ever, when you're working out, do you ever do a set and you get to like say 8, right? And you know that you've got like a couple more, but you just like put it up and you're like, oh, that's fine. And then you like start talking to yourself like, God, why are you being fucking a lazy turd?
Mm-hmm.
And then the next set, you fucking push it until you're fucking toast.
Yeah, I think everybody does that.
And then the rest of your workout is phenomenal because like you're going till failure on everything. You just like,
I think everybody has
you like get that first one out of the way and you got to like kick yourself and be like, stop being a fucking pussy. And then the next one, like you get that first fucking failure rep in and you're like, all right, now I'm feeling good.
You let that bitch in, as
David
David Goggins would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking beat his ass right back out.
No, you'll beat him off.
Beat him off.
Yeah.
So you're not interested in doing the triathlon with me?
No, I don't really.
Huh.
I don't know. I mean,
Probably could have got him with a tough mudder.
I probably, if I did the triathlon, I guarantee you that 100 meters in, I'm fucking like dog paddling.
Quitting. Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be like fucking dead. I'm sick of swimming.
Do breaststroke.
Like I used to try to swim when I was deployed. There was like a pool on the base.
Yeah, that's where you swim.
And on my day off,
We had like this body of water.
I
That was
would-
indoor.
I would like try to swim laps like for cardio, and I was like, I fucking hate running. Maybe I'll enjoy swimming. That lasted a very short time. I would do like down and back, and I'd stand up and be like, dude, this is fucking
That's because
miserable.
you were going too fast. Like I had that problem too when I was working out the Y in Boone. Is I would get in there, and when I would start, I would do it like I used to be on the swim team, and so it was like racing, and I would do that like same pace. And by the time I got down and back, I was like,
Yeah,
but like then you see the old guy that's fucking next to you, just like barely moving his arms, and he's going for an hour straight without stopping. Like that's what.
So let me ask you this then, from like a swimming standpoint. If each lap is considered like a rep, right?
And
I
don't think there's reps. And
yeah, but if you think about each lap as a rep,
okay,
right? And you do your set till failure.
Will you drop?
Yeah, you drop. Well, I mean, most of the time,
Unless you get lucky and like
most of the time
failure
in a pool,
fucking one end.
yeah, most of the time in the pool, like especially like if you're at a really nice place that is meant for swimming laps, like they're not putting you in the deep end. You know, like there isn't a deep end in the lap pools.
I can't
Right,
be
but the
trusted.
shallow
But
end
a
is
normal-
the deep end for
What?
Colby.
I can't be trusted in the deep end.
But like I get what you're
Can't
saying.
be
Like,
trusted in the deep end, buddy.
most pools they don't have that luxury of just having lap lanes. So yeah, you go into the deep end, then
Dude,
you would hope you could just float.
Speaking of deep end, when I was younger, dude, and we used to go to the public pool over in Mason, I used to put my goggles on, and I'd have like my little snorkeling thing, and I'd fucking take deep breaths, right? And I'd go all the way down to like 10, 12 foot, and I'd sit on the bottom underneath the fucking diving boards, and I'd watch all the girls diving in, and every fucking one of them, they hit the water, tits flop out, they fucking pull them back up, swim to the top. Dude, I had it fucking figured out, my friend. I saw so many tits when I was a little kid at the swimming pool. It was
God.
I mean, if the tits were flopping out, so were the penises. So
I didn't look at those.
yeah, right.
That's the real reason he was down there.
Right.
Well, let's see what a real penis looks like.
I didn't look at those.
Get the balls.
It reminds me of that TikTok video, that cartoon where it takes a shit, hits the water, and the water comes up and it like flicks the balls.
Oh, that was funny as shit. That was a good one. Dude, these flies. It's that time of year they're starting
You
to pop
caught
up.
that thing.
No. I caught one the other day. It was on my hat or something. I did one of those little fucking Miyagi things with my fingers. Got real close and snatched them up.
I don't know if you guys can see it or not,
They can't.
but I got myself a bug zapper. Isn't that it right there?
They can't see it. But anyway, why don't you have it on?
Yeah, I was going to say.
They could maybe hear it if a fly flew into it. It's not one of the good ones.
I fucking bought this one and I hooked it up and I sat out here with the lights off the other night and I was disappointed because as soon as they hit it, it's like, I'm like, what the fuck was that? Like maybe it just didn't touch it good enough. And it must be like fucking tree hugger friendly. So it like doesn't,
It's humane.
it doesn't, it just kills the flies. It doesn't pop them.
Fuck. I'm gonna get one to hang outside of our camper off the awning.
Dude, it did a good job though. I mean, I had it on all night. It was about a week ago. And I come back out next morning, not a single fucking bug in here, and there was a whole pile of bugs on the floor underneath of it.
We have to start putting it on before we come in here.
Yeah.
Get
I was
these
gonna
fuckers
plug it in
popped.
last night and I forgot.
Yeah.
But I think there's only like 2 flies in here today. But the one really likes you. You must stink.
No, they actually like the clean smell. That's why they're staying away from you.
Oh. Is that what they like?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know that's how that works.
No.
I bet they can smell the vagina on you.
No, I watched it out.
Fucking lady boy sitting on your beard.
Would it be a vagina then there, Colby?
Yep. It's right underneath the balls.
That's just straight taint and asshole.
Oh.
Yeah.
You fucking twat.
Sometimes I think about how I say like the ladyboy thing, right?
Bro.
I feel like a lot of people understand like what it is better than I do. And I don't know why.
I don't know what are you saying?
Yeah, not a clue.
Yeah, like
That's just kicking
Right? So like I have like in my head like what my definition of a ladyboy would be.
Right.
Right? But like what's the real definition of like I feel like most people know like what a ladyboy is. And I'm over here going, yeah, he's got a dick and a fucking vagina.
Yeah, that's definitely.
But it's not right.
No, it's just like a transvestite or transsexual, whatever. Like a dude that dresses like a woman.
How are the genitals set up?
Probably like depends. Pre or post op.
The
I guess I don't know.
tucked in a diaper depends, huh? I don't know. I think about that sometimes. I'm like, what's the real like you know what I mean?
I can't say that I've ever sat and just like thought about it.
No, I haven't really.
whatever.
Well,
First
usually-
of all, I really don't ever use the like term ladyboy.
No,
Like,
I don't
I've
think
never-
anybody uses that term anymore.
Yeah.
I do remember one time we were in Italy once. It was me and my sister-in-law at the time.
Yeah.
And we were driving. I think we were going to like a McDonald's or something, right? And we got lost at this little pier. And there was this lady sitting on the side of the road, like fucking feet up, skirt on. And we drove by and it was fucking big old dick hanging out. It was a hooker. A she hooker.
She hooker.
Yeah.
How much did it cost?
I don't know.
So like what if okay, so say like close your eyes. So say like you're out at a nightclub, right? And you're having a great time. You meet this girl. You start talking. You have some drinks. You go back to her place. Her place is set up pretty cool, kind of like a bachelor pad. And you're like, oh, damn, this is cool. Don't think nothing of it. She goes down on you. You go down on her and get hit in the mouth with a big old fucking hard on. Like, how would you express your feelings in that situation?
First of all, I don't think you ever get that far without knowing.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, but
you know.
I mean, do you though?
Chances are, if you're at a
Like,
club
do
and
you?
shit, there's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
some
I've never
grinding
been
and all
in
that shit.
I've never been in that situation, but
But like, what if there's no grinding? It's just like you and he at the bar drinking, and then all of a sudden you're like, you know what? Fucking skip the dancing. Let's go back to my place. So you're like, all right. So you're holding hands, right? That's about as far as you make it until you cross the threshold. And then you're sitting there fucking.
And then she just goes down on you,
Yeah,
just like that.
And then you're
because
like,
that happens a lot.
and then you're like, all right, well, I'm gonna reciprocate this because it was nice and I enjoyed it, and I bet she'll like this too. So then you fucking pick her up, throw her down on the old bed. You go to pull them britches down, and without even fucking looking, you fucking face dive, and I bet it can happen. I bet it can happen.
I bet it has probably happened if somewhat, but not like that.
It's kind of like the word, like say a sentence nobody's ever said. I guarantee you they've all been said. It happened. Somebody's done it. But I'm asking, like, if it was you and it just happened, how would you express your feelings in that situation?
How would I express my
Like,
feelings?
what would you do?
I have no idea.
Would you be like super fucking pissed, or would you like?
Well, I'm here. Might as well finish him off.
well, shit, we've gone this far.
Maybe he likes what I like.
No, I definitely wouldn't
see.
do that. I have no idea what I would do. I'd be like, whoa, this is a mistake.
I
and
don't
just walk
ever
out.
foresee
Would you be,
myself
like,
getting in
super
that
nice?
situation.
No, I don't think I would ever get in that
Would you be like
situation.
super nice about it? Be like, hey, I know you just did me a solid, but I wasn't completely informed on the situation here. I
Honestly, don't know.
apologize.
Like, I could think about it right now and be like, well, I probably would be nice about it, but if it were to actually happen to me, I have no idea how I would react. I might be super pissed. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't.
I like to think that I'd be like, whoa, hold on now. This isn't what I thought. I gotta go. This is weird.
I mean, I think I would be pissed like if it was the other way around, where like I was going first instead of like getting it first.
You'd be pissed because you didn't come first.
You're
I
a
think-
little more relaxed.
I think I'd be pissed because I'd be like, well, fuck. Now what am I gonna fucking do? God damn it!
Now I got blue balls, and it's
That
fucking
was-
weird that I have blue balls.
That was my plan B for the night.
I think it's hard to understand how you're going to react because it's so far fetched that it's
Yeah.
hard to put yourself into the situation.
But, I
like you
mean-
have to be absolutely fucking
Oblivious.
stupid to get caught in that situation.
Oh, what are you doing?
You should be pointing that at yourself,
And why? You're the one with the question. First of all,
dude.
it's like you're trying to see if we'll be like, yeah, it's cool. I just keep doing it. So you could be like,
dude.
yeah. So this one time, this happened to me, and I totally sucked him off. I was like, well,
I'm
I
bringing
figured I
this
just
up.
had to. I figured I'd have to reciprocate it.
I'm bringing
so
this
might
up
as well.
because of that time when I accidentally walked in on you and you didn't know.
nice try.
I opened the
That
door
was,
and
that was
it
a sad attempt.
you and Ben. Fucking who's Ben? I don't know. You were screaming Ben. I never met the guy. Apparently,
You're stupid. Damn.
I don't know.
How would you react in that situation again?
How would I?
Yeah, now that you've experienced it once, like,
now that you
how would
actually,
you?
yeah.
So, okay, two-part question.
go- why don't
How
you
did
just go
how
read-
did
go
you
read my-
react, and how would your reaction change the second time?
Go read my books. Part 1 is if I did it. Part 2 is I did it. I explain everything.
Yeah, get that water. Think about your answer. That was a very long drink. He was really trying to think of how he was going to answer this.
Well, I didn't want to be super rude when it happened to me, because that's,
Rude.
it is rude. So I was trying not to be overly rude about it. So I said, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to make my way to the door. And if you happen to surprise sex me, then it is what it is. The rest is history.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You finish up and you get the fuck out of here.
I mean, if you're already in that point and you just got a blowy, I mean, obviously you thought they looked good. So might as well.
So it's a woman. Looks like a woman. other than the gigantic dick.
Dude, yeah. So the whole storyline of what I was trying to say is like,
he never said the dick was huge.
Like you go home with this girl, right?
When he did this fucking in the face slap thing, it was all over the side of his face. So
it was
a big dick.
It was just an implication for what it could be.
Yeah.
So, but like in the situation, like you think you just scored a 10 from the fucking club. You know what I mean?
First red
But
flag.
then, okay.
Without talking, you're just going right home.
Yeah, did no dancing. Like something sketchy here.
You're probably gonna get murdered, or that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Solid 8.25. Like she's a solid 8.25.
Again,
Until you see the dick. Until you see the dick, then you have to figure out from there. I can't
figure out what you're gonna do from there.
Yeah, well, that and what you would rate it.
The dick.
The dick. I mean, I'm definitely not hanging around if it's bigger than mine. That's fucking for sure.
Now, let me ask you this. This happened to you, right? Theoretically, of course.
Theoretically.
This happened to you.
Theoretically, of course.
Let's say you got your dick sucked by this dude.
Yeah.
Girl.
Which the whisker should have been a dead giveaway.
Should have been a dead giveaway. And so do you tell people that a dude gave you a blowjob? Would you tell us that this happened to you?
Would I?
Yeah.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'd tell you.
In a roundabout way.
No, I would tell you. I'd be like, so I fucked up.
That part two of my question.
You wanna hear a story, boys?
Would you continue to tell us the story of how you continue to suck him off?
Dude, I don't.
Or would you just stop at the he gave me a blowjob, found out it was a dude, and left?
I don't think I could put a wiener in my mouth.
Well, I bet you could do it pretty nicely.
I don't think I could.
You got a nice tight mouth.
Yeah, well, that's there's a reason it stayed that way. I don't think
Small dicks.
I don't know. I mean,
if you're questioning it, you probably could. I don't know. Maybe.
No, that's not what I was getting at. I mean,
yeah, sure.
I think I would feel a certain way about myself if I let a wiener go in my mouth. I would just feel like really shitty about myself. Like I stooped to a level that I shouldn't be at. And I'm not saying that in a bad way towards anyone that likes that kind of activity. But I would start to feel like I hit rock bottom.
Colby's gone too far this time.
There's a lot of things I would do, especially for a case of beer, but I feel like that one would break me.
Next question.
Okay.
You suck him off.
Okay. Just one time.
Do you spit or swallow?
Okay, so the rock bottom thing.
This is beyond rock bottom.
This just blew a hole in the
takes you to the next
bottom.
level. If you have to think about it, what's your fucking swallow?
So what's fucking me up, right? What's fucking me up in my head, right, is I'm thinking about what I would want
as the guy getting sucked off.
I'm thinking about like, well, yeah, I would want
them to swallow.
a swallow. Yeah. So in my head, I'm like, well, I'd be a fucking asshole if I didn't. That's how I was thinking, Not that I want either one, but I mean, how am I going to sit there and go, I want somebody to swallow if I'm the one going, I'm a fucking spitter. You
guys got to be a dick about it.
Got to be a dick about it, I guess.
Yeah. Just don't swallow it.
So I'm guessing you're spitting.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't be in that situation.
Hypothetically, you are though, right? Hypothetically, all three of us are in this situation.
No, hypothetically, it's just you.
No, it ain't.
This is about you.
This is not about me.
The fuck is
Hypothetically, I stayed home that night.
Yeah.
You invited me and I said no.
I asked you the question and then you asked me. I'm just giving you my answers. Jeremy, hypothetical. How do you feel about seeing the dick in front of you when you thought you were getting ready to get laid?
I stayed home that night.
No.
Yeah, I was reading a book.
No, you got to answer, dude. Me and Brandon both answered the question. You're part of the team, right?
No, not that team. No.
All right, fine. Obviously, we know who was in that situation once. Don't want to talk about it.
Move on.
Awkward.
Sore topic.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, your mom asked me to tell that story on the podcast one night, so I decided to bring it up gently.
Yeah, I confided in my mom with that kind of stuff.
Mom, you'll never believe this.
Mom, guess what happened to me?
She sucked me off.
It was like Christmas morning.
She sucked me off, and I looked over, and she had a penis.
Then what'd you do? I sucked her off.
And I felt so bad. I swallowed.
I swallowed. I thought to myself, what would I want?
What would I want? And I swallowed.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Leave it to Colby to come up with
Question,
these
right?
scenarios.
Question 2.
Okay.
You get a little bit to accidentally swallow.
Huh?
Are you gagging and throwing up?
What's your question?
Said you get a little bit to accidentally swallow instead of spit.
Get a little bit to accidentally swallow?
Like a little bit of it goes
Like
down
he
the
gave
back
you
of
a
your
to-go
throat.
cup or what?
Like
a little pre-cum?
You're trying to spit, but then like a little bit goes down the back of your throat.
I don't spit when I should have, and it just fucking shoots right back there.
Like just a little bit. Like you're getting the rest spit out, but like you as you spit it out, you feel a little bit slide down, and you're like, "What are you doing? Are you like puking? You think you're gonna Ralph?"
Dude, I gag on a regular basis when I'm brushing my teeth and my tongue and stuff. So yeah, if something like that's gonna fucking dribble down my throat, I'm fucking gagging and puking all over. But again, wouldn't be in that situation. So.
I've seen you in similar, so don't act so fucking.
You haven't seen chit of me in that kind of situation. So
What about Alfonso?
that's first of all,
Remember the night in Denver when we were out at the bars? And I'm like, "Where's Brandon?" I look over, he's fucking cuddled up in the corner, leaning against the wall.
First of all, I knew Alfonso.
And I'm like, "What are you doing?" You're like, "Oh, no, this is my friend."
I knew Alfonso in Phoenix. And this guy, he was an older guy, and he had like these gigantic teeth. And like he was one of those talkers where he'd open his mouth and like there would be spit strings connecting his top and lower bottom. And then he'd be spittling.
Spittling?
Yeah.
Ooh,
He'd be spittling that.
That's not a word.
It's a word.
Spittling? That's not a
Spittling.
word. I'm a human thesaurus.
Human thesaurus. A spittle.
Human thesaurus. Jeremy, how's your diet been going?
Spittle, saliva, especially as ejected from the mouth, from the dictionary.
Spell
Oxford
it.
link. Spittle. Fucking ignoramus.
Spit and Skittles.
Spittle.
They're talking the carnivore diet.
What?
No, yeah, your diet. Didn't you? Weren't you going to change it around to like a whole food type thing? You still doing that? Or
Yeah, I was going to. Yeah, I talked about it.
What about
He's on the Culver's diet now?
Yeah. No, see, I haven't been going out to eat, or like fast food or anything, but just,
not healthy, not super shitty?
yeah,
Nice.
middle of the road. I need to start doing something, but especially because I'm going to be training for that triathlon. Might possibly. That's in a month, and I haven't ran for probably 4 years.
Oh, you're in for a whole. Because you're how old now?
31.
31.
That's when it hit me.
I still got it.
You haven't ran in 4 years. That's when you're going to feel
Not
like, yep, I'm definitely in my 30s now.
I do like a mile here and there on the treadmill or whatever, but not outside
Yeah.
in the weather,
That's
the
gonna,
environment.
That's going to take some.
The weather.
Honestly,
uneven
the best,
pavement.
the best run I have ever ran was actually one of the ones that should have been the shittiest, but because it was outside and it was like misting, it was like a misty rain. It was amazing. We ran 12 miles with weighted backpacks and combat boots. And we were doing it just because we had to go have fun, was what my training
Go have
instructor
fun.
said.
That sounds fun.
So
Mandatory fun.
So
Yeah.
we went out and we were running, and I'll be goddamn. We get about 2 miles in, and after like the first initial suck of like starting something like that was over, you kind of got in a little rhythm, and then the rain was like misting on you, and I was like, fucking, we got to like, it was actually like 12 and a half miles, But we got to the end, and I was like, I kind of want to just keep going and see how far I can go. That was the only time I ever fucking said that about running.
I feel like when you get in those longer distances, though, you do get into that, like,
It's like a
where it
euphoric
doesn't,
fucking.
like, you've already got your breathing under control or whatever. And so, like,
You stabilize.
Now your legs are just fucking moving.
Yeah.
Like, you just are moving your legs. And
Yeah, there's a
but
word
the
for
problem
it.
is,
I can't think of what it's
it's
called.
so hard to get to that fucking point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it sucks so bad until you get that. And usually it's not till, like,
mile 3.
mile 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or more.
Yeah.
I've only ran over 5 miles in one setting probably 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
The farthest I've ever ran was like 12 and a half. But that was it at one time. You ever ran like a half marathon or anything?
No, nothing organized like that. It was always just like in the Navy, you know, we'd do fucking jaunts through the fucking woods and shit or whatever when we were in Washington,
The woods out in the sea,
on the beach.
off the edge of the ship.
Yeah.
You can tell when you like see a bunch of Navy people. When you go to like a military base, you see a bunch of Navy people in their PT gear.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that Navy don't run very often.
Coming from the guy who you guys could use bikes for your PRT.
When? Bikes. What bikes?
Bikes, like fucking motorized bikes. You
No.
could do your PRT on a bike.
If that happened, it was well after I was gone.
But I was
will-
in the same fucking
dude,
time you were.
But
pretty
I
much.
will say this. I never saw anybody use a bike for their fucking...
But
But I will say this, if you had like an injury, you could do like, instead of like not our testing, but like if you had to do like squadron PT, if you had an injury, you didn't have to run, but they would bring out like the pedal bike, like the fans where it just stays in one spot and you pedal it.
you have to get like a
The
chip for
assault
that
bikes.
shit.
Yeah. You could, while they're running, you have to go on that thing. I had to do that when I broke my leg. I mean, I shouldn't have said a whole lot because there were some Air Force bases you go to, and all of a sudden, you didn't realize the military made combat clothing that big. I don't know how some of them motherfuckers are still in.
Oh, I know.
They're on their like 19th PT waiver.
Yeah. And you know, it was funny too. I was speaking of PRTs and stuff. I was thinking the other day because I get emails from the school and shit,
Yeah.
like track events and whatever. And they canceled the track event because it was kind of chilly and windy, right? And I was sitting out there and I was thinking to myself, I was like, man, I remember when we used to have to do PRTs and we do it on the seawall. And when you're running on the seawall, you get that wind and it's like cold as fuck and it's blowing against you. So you're fucking trying to get your time or whatever with this wind blowing against you. And I was like, man, that would be nice to just be like, oh, it's too windy and cold. We're not going to do it today.
Right?
I mean, granted, it's high school, middle school, whatever, fuck, but still.
Dude, but I feel like even like high school, middle school, and all that shit, they're getting softer
Oh, they are.
like crazy.
Do you know they can't play dodgeball?
Yeah, I heard about that.
That's stupid.
Like, instead of all these adults making decisions on what's best for children, why don't you ask the kids, do you like playing dodgeball?
Yeah.
I guarantee you the whole PE class would play dodgeball every day of the entire school year if you let them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, who are you protecting? The one kid that gets fucking pelted in the face randomly
He cries.
and cries about it? Oh, boo-hoo. He's going to fucking grow up and probably be a millionaire fucking creating a Microsoft program.
Dude, I remember one time, did you ever play that
Gates.
dodgeball where you lined up on the wall and there was one person who tried to get you all out, whatever?
Yeah.
I remember one time this fucking kid hit me in the face and it was a brick wall and it hit me and it fucking threw my head back into the fucking wall. And these kids can't even play fucking regular ass dodgeball anymore.
I used to have this super cool move when I played dodgeball.
I feel like it's a spin. One of those where you hold the ball out like this, you do like this spin and then you fucking launch it.
No.
That's why
You know how like you line, like, so all the balls are on the center line and you line up on both ends and they yell go and you got to run and get the balls.
Yeah.
I used to get close to the line and then I would fucking slide like I'm sliding into home base. And I would aim for a spot that's got like 2 or 3 balls right next to each other. And the very first one I would slide and I would like scoop shovel it, like throw it at the people coming running at me.
Yeah.
And I'd always get one kid right away with that. And then I'd grab 2 balls and I would do like a backwards somersault to like get back on my side. And I would always have like a ball coming and I'd deflect them with my 2. And I thought I was the coolest fucking person. It was like my go-to move every
Oh, I
every
could see you
start.
too. Like, you definitely thought you
Dude, I had
looked cool and were the coolest. Like,
I thought
that fucking somersault that you did backwards, you thought was just so smooth.
dude, I thought I had dodgeball fucking hook, line, and sinker, dude. That I'd like slide in, be like, gotcha. Grab the other two balls, do my little fucking backwards somersault, block one here, block one there, and be like,
That broke my wrist playing dodgeball once.
how?
I was running backwards and I stepped on a ball and I fucking went back and I put my arm back to catch myself and broke my wrist.
Broke a bone playing dodgeball, eh?
Right?
I think I broke my leg playing dodgeball.
Did you?
My ankle, yeah.
I didn't realize dodgeball was that dangerous.
I mean,
probably why
like, your balls are rolling all around you, and
Yeah.
God, we should set up a dodgeball game.
Dude, that'd be fun.
it would
Yeah,
be
would.
fun.
Adult dodgeball league.
We'd probably get like one game in, and everybody be huffing and puffing.
Yeah.
All right,
God, my fucking
that was fun. God damn it!
I'd
Go
go
to
to,
sleep good tonight.
I'd go to,
That's exactly what we would say too.
I'd
I'm
go-
pretty sure I said that when we played kickball. I was like, man, I'm definitely sleeping good tonight.
I'd go to do my fucking slide move and I'd end up in a fucking scorpion.
Fucking dislocate your knee.
You got fucked up playing kickball. If you were playing dodgeball, you're probably going to get fucked.
Dude, I tried way too hard. I don't know.
Weird.
You get playing in some of them games, man.
I don't see that you would do that.
Yeah. Fucking dude, remember that fucking that big old girl that was fucking sprinting?
Oh, yeah.
She was sprinting.
She was running from first to second, and somebody kicked it, and I got the ball.
ran.
And I fucking heaved it at her. She tried jumping over it.
Where are you playing this dodgeball at?
Nearby, it was in Clear Lake. They had like a little league.
There's a co-ed league.
Yeah, kickball.
Kickball.
Yeah. So she was running a second, and like I went fucking to throw it, and she jumped up like she was gonna jump over it, and I fucking hit her in the legs as she was in midair. And she fucking went down hard. I felt so bad, but I mean, it's her own fault for trying to jump over it.
Yeah.
So
It was a fucking piss terrible throw. Brandon threw it and it was like it was going for the ground, like or
No, it
her
wasn't.
lower legs.
it was a great throw.
Dude, she jumped and only jumped like 4 inches off the ground, and you fucking
It didn't matter. It hit her
knocked
right in the
legs.
knees. It was a good throw.
Dude, she fucking crashed so hard.
Yeah, she went down pretty hard.
Dude, she hit so hard. I thought she broke something.
Yeah.
She didn't like tumble either. It was like a fucking like she's moving this way, and then when she hit the ground, she quit moving. She hit the fucking dirt and
just
like
spun her
stuck.
upside down.
Oh, dude, I felt bad for her.
I did
was
too.
like, Brandon, you fucking dickhead.
Well,
Kickball was fun. I will say that
Was
my
fun.
fucking legs hurt that next day after the first game we played.
oh yeah, mine too.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't
Definitely want to get into. Should do something like that though, like or not necessarily kickball, but like softball or something this summer. Softball's always fun.
I played
The problem is with softball is you need so many people, and some people are gone, so it's so hard to fill the positions. Like,
Well, I mean, if you use just Richards alone, that's how many people? 8?
yeah, but you gotta get everybody.
everybody to show up every week, and then by like the first 3 weeks, everybody will show up because they're excited, all that,
Yeah,
and
sure.
then it's like, hey, I can't make it, and then say like kids have something going on. Well, you and your wife are gone. You know,
Yep.
It's true.
Colby and Jaden are gone. You know, it's just
It's true.
me and Kylie would be there every week because we don't have any of them kids. But
I mean, I could pretend.
We I played on my cousin's beer league softball team a couple of years as like a fill-in for that exact reason.
right,
And dude, it was a lot of fun, but you forget how bad you get at sports when you don't play them. Like the years go by after high school and you're like, oh fuck, man, I can still do that. And then you try it and you're like, where'd my athleticism go?
that's why I think like I always said sand volleyball, because you don't really have to be like. There's going to be a couple of us that are fairly decent and like can cover up for the ones that aren't that good. And then, but even if you're not, like you can still hit the ball up in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and it doesn't take like a whole lot. You only need like 6 people, and then a couple subs or whatever. But
and I've noticed with like every beer league that you ever play in on any sport, there's always that one fucking team that has played together for so many fucking years that they're super serious and they're just like precision good because they're like
serious.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then it's like you get stuck playing those guys way more than you should, and then it takes a lot of the fun out of it.
When I was living in Ames and playing slow pitch, like there was probably 30 different teams that would play, and you could play Sunday through Thursday. I mean, they had a league of every night, and there was one team that played every single night, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday they would like get together and practice, batting practice, and
oh really? That's a little like
and like they were good, but they weren't that good. But you know, like, they had it together. And
dude, that was the same. Like, so there was when I was shooting, I was bar league darts, right? I was shooting darts for a local team here, and we're playing this team over in Mason, and the whole night, like everybody on their team and everybody on our team were like shit talking back and forth, right? Whatever. So this old guy gets up to shoot, and I mean, like he's like 78, and nobody really said anything to him. So I figured it's his turn, and he went to shoot, and I started giving him shit while he was getting ready to shoot. This motherfucker come unglued. I've never seen a 78-year-old man that fucking mad. This dude was like taking darts like it was the Super Bowl. And I'm like, hey, we're all having fun here. Why are you fucking throwing a fit? And I ended up like basically telling the old guy to fuck himself. I was like, I don't fucking care, I guess. Fuck you. If you're going to get mad about fucking darts, bar league darts. He's like, yeah, but this is where you qualify to go to state. My numbers matter at the end of the year. And I'm like, your numbers are fucking limited, buddy. Keep it the fuck up. I'm going to break that fucking hip and you won't make it to state.
Would have went pro if it wasn't for that damn knee injury.
Dude. Yeah, that one baffled me. I mean, I understand like some other sports, but darts? Okay. That's like fucking chess.
I bet you're real good at chess.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's all the time we have for tonight.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah.
I'm glad to know that you're going to be a spitter.
I'm glad to know you're going to be a swallower. See you in fucking guys weekend, buddy.
Yeah. You go get prettied up and we'll see how far this goes.
Yeah. Hey, what happens on the river stays on the river, right?
What happens on the river stays on the river.
I'm taking you around the corner and
dude,
getting that swallow in.
You know, there's a spot after like the third bend where there's like a little waterfall. I'm gonna take you underneath it.
I'm gonna caress your hair so nice and
I'm gonna snuggle into that beard of yours. God, you're so fucking gay.
Anyway.
Fuck.
Oh, I forgot to move the fucking butt plug.
Tell us what you would do if you were in
swallow.
that situation. Spit or swallow.
Yeah.
Which one? Make sure you at hashtag Jeremy Gallagher.
Anyway, yeah. Love you guys.
We love you.
Love you guys.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
KLYB.
I'm chasing her butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and wear their Wrangler. Fuck me in the butthole. Take two. I'm chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have cowboy boots and carry around their pitchforks. Chasing their butt cheeks up and down the corn. All these girls have real nice butts and wear those Wrangler jean shorts.
All right, dude.
Pulled jocks.
Pull shots.